Welcome to Sports Express. Brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogbey, and Wittig Insurance.
All aboard the Express, the Whitesboro Warriors look to make it 3 straight wins. They were on the road at Henniger.
Plus, the Mustangs of Mount Markham look to stay perfect in record and hold their opponents scoreless yet again.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. It's week 3 of the high school football season, and some of you may say, well, Jay, how is this possible when some teams already have 3 games under their belts?
You know, that's a really good question. The answer is week 0. That gave teams a chance to play a game or scrimmage, and some took that chance to play a non-league match.
And that's how it rides. So we ride on. Let's get to the big game from Don Edick Field. Yeah, well, you go to the Don. We miss you, Coach. Unbeaten New Hartford Spartans facing the 2-1 CVA Thunder. Oh, this was a dandy. So barely time to shake off the rust for me because, you know, it's kickoff and all. Sal Weller takes it. Now watch. Looks like he's stopped here in the bunch. Oh, but he's not. And there he goes. Down the far sideline, 78 yards to the house. By the way, I almost got tackled here.
Glad you
in
didn't.
the celly. 6-0. Point after was no good. Still in the first. Spartans knocking on the door again. This time it's the sophomore, Johnny Vitullo. Dump pass to Tommy Vitagliano, and Tommy V goes in unscathed. 13-0 New Hartford after 1. Second quarter, more of the same. Vitullo with the pitch to Cole Rue, and he is off to the races. He gets caught towards the end, but watch him bull. Just get out of my way. 21-0 at the half. CVA didn't have an answer. Spartans roll 42-0. They're now 4-0. Travel to Oneida next week at 7 o'clock. Kickoff, and CVA drops to 2-2. They host Camden at 6:30.
Staying in Class B, and speaking of Camden, the Camden Blue Devils head south to take on the VVS Red Devils. Let's go late in the first. Quarterback James Ward finding Jaden Buchanan a 5-yard pass. That puts the Red Devils up 7-0. We go early in the second now. The Blue Devils, Trey O'Rourke pushes his way into the end zone from 1 yard out. That ties it up at 7 each. Blue Devils ball again. 4th and 25 after 2 penalties and 2 touchdowns that were called back. Quarterback Brian Gonzalez unloads the cannon, finds Azir Odom a 26-yard touchdown. That puts Camden up 14-7. On the ensuing return, that's where we find VVS's Charles Foster. That's on his own 10-yard line. He brings it up the middle, and he's gone. Look at him go all the way, 90-yard run, Jason, to the house. The Red Devils right back into this one. Now we go with under a minute to go in the half. That's where Gonzalez will take it for himself, a 4-yard quarterback keeper. Blue Devils kept their foot on the pedal. They would take this one. 49-35 was the final. Camden improves to 2-2. VVS now 1-3.
One more from Class B. Oneida made the trip up Route 12 to face the Carthage Comets in the second quarter. We picked this one up, 14-7 Carthage. Jeremiah Amendola Sadipe from 5 yards out. Comets up 21-7 at the half. Third quarter, it's Amendola Sadipe again, this time finding the hole. Get out of his way. 64 yards to the house. 28-7 Comets. How about this? Sadipe, 355 yards rushing and 4 scores. Comets roll over the Express, 42-14. Your final.
Class D action, unbeaten and unscored upon. Mount Markham hosting Cato Meridian under a beautiful sunset in West Winfield. First quarter, after stopping the Blue Devils in the red zone, the ball is handed off to Dom Jones. He's off to the races. In for the touchdown. PAT is missed. It is 6-0 Mustangs. We head to the second quarter. Mustangs back at the red zone. The handoff. Once again, it's Dom Jones. A short run for him, and that would make it 13-0 Mustangs. Late in the second, handoff to Jones again. The defender goes in for the tackle, but Jones has other ideas. Up and over. Let's see that again. A top 6 at 6 nominee for sure. What's that song by Tears for Fears? Something happens and I'm head over heels. Mount Markham tramples the Blue Devils 41-0. They've held their opponents scoreless in all 4 games this year. They'll be in Beaver River next Friday night.
Only I get that because I was around in the 80s.
I still like 80s music.
All right, that's okay.
That'll take us to the first intermission on Sports Express. Still to come, this week's featured athlete of the week.
But coming up next, RFA and Whitesboro both on the road, playing well. Could they keep the train rolling? We have the answers. Now let's check out some other scores from around the area and the Score Master.
If you want to join the conversation on Twitter, use hashtag SportsExpress.